Hi students, today we are here to learn the chapter number 1 of class 8. Chapter number 1 of class 8 and session 1. The name of the chapter is Crop Production and Management. This is the chapter first in standard 8. So, in this chapter, we are going to learn that what is the agriculture, how the crop is produced, what is the different techniques and method we used to develop the crop, and what is the method to store the ripened crop. So before we going deeply in this, we must know that what is the crop and why we produce crop. Crop is the food which we usually eat. For example, cereal, pulses, vegetables, fruits, this all comes under the crop word. And why we produce the crop? We produce the crop just because to fulfill our basic need, which is food. We eat food for get energy and for the doing work. Daily life routine is simply depend upon the energy. So mainly the people of the India are engaged in the production part, production of the crop. So near about 159.7 million hectares of land in India are used for the production of crop. So large area or the large people are engaged in development, growing of the crop. So who are the people who engage in the crop production? We normally says them as farmers, किसान. किसान वो इंसान होते हैं जो कि क्रॉप प्रोडक्शन में खेती करते हैं, दाल, चावल, सब्जी, फ्रूट्स, इन सबको प्रोड्यूस करते हैं. Different techniques they used to develop these crops. So now come to the terminology. Number 1, agriculture. A very basic and important terms. It is called agriculture. So agri means plant and culture means development, plant development. So now cultivating of soil, it is very important, this line, underline, I am going to underline this thing, cultivating of soil. Cultivating means development and growth of soil. For growing crop, we prepare the soil. Cultivating of soil means to prepare the soil. For what? For growing crop, for growing plants and nurturing animals. Nurturing means development, take care of the animals to provide food and other products. So normally people come to know the word agriculture means that agriculture is a normal terminology which is used for the growing of the crop. हम लोग normally कहते हैं कि agriculture मतलब होता है crop को करना, खेती बाड़ी करना, plants को develop करना, गेहूं, rice, paddy, इन सबको develop करना, that is comes under the crop. But no, some other things also comes under the agriculture. What is that? Animal husbandry, nurturing of the animals. It means take care, development, growth of the animals. We take care of the animal husbandry. What is animal husbandry? It comes under the animal husbandry. We develop the animals. Why we develop and growth, take care of the animals? Because we get milk, dairy products, flesh, eggs. These comes from the animals. So agriculture also include the animal husbandry term. Animal husbandry term means nurturing of the animals, take care of those animals which are beneficial to us. For example, cow, buffalo, hen, chickens and goats. These are the animals which is very beneficial for us, which provide us milk and other things. So now agriculture terms is complete. Culturing of the soil and culturing of the soil for the growing of the crop and nurturing the animals. Understand? these two things is very important. Growing of the crop and nurturing of the animals is very important. Growing of the crop because we get cereals, pulses, fruit and vegetables from the plant. And nurturing of the animals means we take care of the animals to get milk, egg, flesh, all the products which comes from the animal. So now next topic, which is crop. What is the crop? What is the meaning of the crop? Same kind of plants being cultivated on a large scale. Same kind of plant. If I going to take paddy, it means rice, so I have to sow only rice seed on a large scale of land. एक तरह की फसल, एक तरह के बीज एक लार्ज स्केल में उगाने से, उनको डेवलप करने से, उनको ग्रोथ देने से, दैट इज कम्स अंडर द क्रॉप. क्रॉप मीन्स सेम काइंड ऑफ प्लांट. क्रॉप क्या है? सेम एक तरह के प्लांट्स बी कल्टिवेटेड, जो ग्रो होते हैं लार्ज स्केल ऑफ लैंड के ऊपर, दैट इज कम्स अंडर द क्रॉप. सो टू टाइप्स ऑफ क्रॉप्स आर टू टाइप्स, Kharif crop and Rabi crop. Kharif crop are those crops which sown in rainy season. Why Kharif crop, matlab the seed of the Kharif crop are sown in the rainy season? What is the reason behind this? Just simple reason is that they require a very large amount of water. So in the rainy season, a large amount of water is provided and plants are able to absorb that water for their development. Example, if I take maize, paddy, cotton, these are the common examples which comes under the Kharif crop. Rabi crop, sown in winter season. These are sown in the winter season. Example, mustard, wheat, pea and cotton. So normally in Hindi, if I say Hindi में mustard means सरसों, wheat मतलब गेहूं, मटर and chana. So these crops are developed or cultivated in winter season. Why in the winter season? What is the reason behind this? Simply, ma'am, because they require less temperature for their development. They require cold temperature for the development and nourishment. So they cultivated in winter season. So this is a common terminology which is used in this chapter. What is the agriculture? What is the crop? How many types of crop are there which is grown in India? And very simple, that is called process. Next step is, what is the crop production process? How it is happening? Probably we all know that process including these 7 steps. Normally, all of you know also, do or see in the normal life routine that some are doing gardening in their garden. So what are you doing? Firstly, you prepare the soil. You digging the soil, leveling the soil, remove all the extra unwanted things from the soil. Then sown a wanted seed, good seed, healthy seed you sown in the ground. Then after some times you provide them water, then give them manure and fertilizer, which is ultimate nourishment to the plant. It is a food to the plant. Manure fertilizer is a food of the plant. Then irrigation, you provide them water for the development. Protection from the weed. What is a weed? Weed are the unwanted plant which are grown in the periphery of the wanted plant. It means if you grow if I take a simple example of a mango tree, if I said simple example, you shown a seed of a mango tree is germinate and it start to grow. But in near periphery, उसके आसपास के area में, in the periphery of that mango tree, some plant, some grasses are grown. So what are you doing? You simply manually remove all these weeds from the soil. Why? Why are you doing this? Even you are thinking that what are you doing and why are you doing these things? Because these weeds are unwanted. You need not to grow that weed. You need only the mango plant. So you remove that weed from the near periphery of the plant. So why are you doing this? Because these weeds are absorbs the nourishment, minerals, waters from the soil, and there is a deficiency of this nourishment, so the mango tree get less amount of nourishment, nutrient and water. So for the proper development of mango plant, you must be remove that grasses, that weeds, unwanted plant from the soil. Understand all of you? So now, next is the harvesting. What is the harvesting? Harvesting is a process of cutting of the ripening crop. Ripened crop को काटना, that is the harvesting. जब आपकी फसल पूरी पक जाती है, proper develop हो जाती है, then you have to cut that crop, and next is storage. You have to store that crop for the utilization in future. For the long-term utilization of that crop in a future, you must be stored in a proper area, in a proper temperature, in a proper atmosphere. Some factors affect the storage grains, storage crop. What are the factors? Biotic and abiotic factors. These directly and indirectly influence the storage capacity, the quality of the seeds, the quality of the crops. So it affects that quality of the crop. So we are later on discuss all these topics in the further blocks. So firstly, we start this, learn the process of crop production. The first step which we are going to learn, this is preparation of the soil. Preparation of the soil is the first step which you will doing, you normally doing in the gardening. First step, to prepare the soil, to prepare that area where you going to be sown a seed. So what are you doing? To understand this preparation of the soil very deeply and very clearly, you must know the answer of these three questions. Very important. What is the preparation of the soil? How it is happened? Why it is? The answer of these three questions gives the whole information of preparation of the soil. Understand all of you? So now we will going to start. The first step is preparation of the soil. So now the first step is preparation of the soil. This is the first step. Understand? So I am just simply going to explain these things in a three ways. Then what is the preparation of the soil? How the preparation of soil is happen, and why we do the preparation of soil. So for that, what is the preparation of soil? So preparation of the soil, it is the process of leavening and turning of soil. It is a process. It is the process of leveling and turning of the soil. So is also called tilling and plowing. So it is also called tilling and plowing. Understand? So from this definition, we can simply understand the things. It is a process of leveling. The word is leveling. The raw area, the raw field, having a lot of pebbles and stones, unwanted grasses. So we have to remove that unwanted stone, unwanted pebbles, unwanted grasses, unwanted cutted roots. So we have to remove all this from the soil, that is, and level them in a equally we level them the soil. So we have to break the clotted soil, that is pebbles. We have to break that pebbles, level the soil equally. And turning the soil, the same thing, mixing of the soil. Turning the soil means the mixing of the soil. If we, in this process, what we are going to do, we remove all the things, unwanted things, level the soil, break all the stones of the soil and the pebbles and the clotted soil. So next step, turning the soil, mixing. After doing plowing, we mix the soil. Soils are 3 in layers: top layer, middle layer and the inner layer. Mostly the nutrients and the water is present in the 3rd layer. If I am going to be explained by this diagram, this is the top layer, this is the middle layer and this is the inner layer. After turning, what we are going to do? We mix all these things. So what happened? The nourishment, if I say nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus is present in this layer, is get equally spread all over the level of the soil. What happened? We dig the soil layer, mix up the soil layer so that these nutrients are equally present in all levels. Second thing, this is the answer of why we doing. This comes under the why we doing this process. Why we doing the leveling and turning? The answer comes under this question. So what is the preparation of soil? It comes under this. It is a process of leveling and turning of the soil, and also hence it is also called the tilling and plowing. Understand? The next question arises in your mind, then how it is done? What is the agriculture instrument you use for this purpose? So for this purpose, the next question arise in your mind, how it is happen? So for this, you use agriculture instrument. Number 1 is plow, hoe and cultivator. These 3 instruments, agriculture instruments, are used for leveling, turning of the soil. So now going to take first instrument, plow. Plow is nothing, it is a traditional method which is used in our ancestors. What they do? They used this plow. This is also called in Hindi, this is called fawda. Fawda, hull. This is also called hull. It's look like this. One wooden and like this. Here a farmer is there. A farmer is giving force on this, and this is a soil. This tip point of this plow is going deeply in the soil, and it helps in the leveling and turning of the soil. So it also be carried by the use of the cattle. Example, ox. Ox are mainly used for this. They are simply pulling the hull of plow. They pulling the plow. Cattle are going forward, and it's going in this direction, in the direction of the cattle, and this pointed pointed tip of this plow is going deep in the sea, deep in the soil layer, and it helps in the leveling and turning of the soil. So this is the traditional method which is used by our farmers. The next is hoe. Hoe is somewhat mainly is explained in this your NCERT books. In NCERT books, this is a diagram of the hoe. This is a diagram of the hoe. How is hoe is look? It look like a it's like this. This is a shaft, this is a blade. So this is called hoe. You have to go through the book. The proper diagram is in the book. This is hoe. And the next one is cultivator. The third one is cultivator. Cultivator is very important because it is a very farmer friendly, if I said. Farmer friendly. Why it is farmer friendly? Because it saves the time, save the labor, so and it do work very fast and accurately. Understand? So it's how it is look like. A tractor is like that. A tractor having it's like one tractor is there, and tractor behind this tractor a sharp blade is there. So on the land this tractor is going, and these blades, mainly these blades doing work. It dig inside the soil and it's plowing the field very nicely. So it is very beneficial and it time saving also. So now this is the agriculture instrument which is used by the farmers. And now third question arises in your mind, which is I know, that is called why we are doing this, why we plug the field. So the answer of this question is why we plug the field is plants require two things for their development. What is that? It is number one, air, which is, if I said, CO2 gas, and number two is water, H2O, that is also called water. So for getting air, leveling of the soil is very important, because by using of the leveling, what happened? The soil gets space, the soil particles get space in that. So in between this space, air is filled. This is the soil particle. Soil particle. So what happened? This soil is space in between these soil particles. Air is filled. And what is the use? What is the beneficial part of this air? Root of the plant. This is the root of the plant. Absorbs the air from the intermolecular space between the soil. These are the soil interparticle space. If I say these two particles, these three particles is the particle of the soil. It is a soil particle. Soil particle, the space in between these soil particles is filled by the air, CO2 gas. How it is filled by the air? Just because by using the plowing, by leveling the soil, loosening of the soil, air is filled in the soil, in space between the soils, and the root hairs and the root of the plant is absorbs, get all the air from the soil, and this air further moves upward in the plant and do their metabolic process and do their work for preparing the food and other things. So it is very important. We are the first reason why we are doing the preparation of the soil. Next, the second thing why we do this, second answer, that the same thing which I explained earlier, soil has three layers. Nutrients are present in this layer. After turning and leveling, what happened? it changes and this nutrient is spread equally all over the level. So these nutrients, which is, if I say nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, these three are the nutrients. Many other nutrients also present in the soil, but I'm just going to take only three days. Other things also, zinc, magnesium also present in the soil. So these three, this is the three main, very important for the every plant development. For the every developed plant needs these, basically these three things. So therefore I am going to take these minerals. So what happened next? This nitrogen, potassium and phosphorus equally dispersed in these three layers. Layer 1, layer 2 and layer 3. Equally dispersed in these layers. So what happened? When the plant is grown in this level, roots at every level of the soil get equal amount of nutrition. So therefore we are going to do this preparation of the soil. So now here the process number 1 is completed, preparation of the soil. Now the next process is snowing. The next process is snowing. So what in the snowing? Snowing is the process of putting all the seed in the field, in the prepared field, not field, in the prepared field, where all the leveling and turning, tilling, plugging is done. In that soil, prepared soil, we pour the seeds for the germination of the plant, seeds and development of the plant. So in this first question is arise, then what is, first question is arise what? So snowing is a process of selection of a good seed. Is a process of selection of a good seed. Selection of good seed. So snowing is a process of selection of a good seed. So why we need? Why? Question is what? It is a process of selection of goodness. So next question, if I goes, is how? Another thing is also is it is incompleted. The process of selection of good seed, and it is the sown of seed on prepared soil. In prepared soil, seed को बोना, seed को डालना is the process of snowing. So how we are doing these things? This is normally how it is done. Snowing process, it is done by the filter. Normally, manually, what happened? Normally, Asian farmers are doing things very normally. They disperse the seeds like this only. In prepared soil, they disperse the seed like this and this. Randomly, they disperse the seed without knowing that what is the proper space between the two seeds. That is, what is the requirement, how the further, what is the effect of dispersing randomly this seed on the further growth of the plant. So they normally disperse these things in a growing seed. So this is the first process. And the second process is traditional seed drill. This is, if I said, this is called manually. This is traditional manually, if it's called. Traditional method. Number 2 is the drill method. second is drill method. So what is a drill? D-R-I-L-L. What is a drill method? In this, it is an advanced form. In this, the seed are in, if I say, it's funnel-like. Funnel-like. All the seeds are in this, and this funnel is open in this type of structure. At this, it is open. All the seeds is pour in the soil. All the seeds are poured in the soil with a definite space in between two seeds. So this is a benefit of using seed drill. What is the benefit? By using this seed drill is very, first, time saving. Second is workload is very less. This whole process is done in very short time. And third one is very important, that seed are poured on the land in a specific manner. They pour in a definite line with equal space. Every two seeds having a equal space, having a proper definite space between them. Why the space is requirement? The requirement of space just because these two seeds in the future, they grow and develop in a proper plant, so they require the space for their development. If they have no space between them, they get hindered. They get hindered to each other. They restrict their each other growth. If they restrict, वो अपने एक दूसरे की growth को restrict करेंगे, space नहीं रहेगा, competency of the space is बढ़ जाएगी. So it is very important to give them a proper space for their development. So this is a benefit of this by using this seed drill. So for now we are going to at the lastly I'm just simply give them normally conclusion of this topic, that what is the agriculture? Agriculture is a process of cultivating the soil and the nurturing the animals. Very important things, don't forget. Nurturing the animals is also a very important part of the agriculture. So these are the two very important things: cultivating of the soil for the growing of the plant and crop, and the nurturing of the animals. Number two, what is a crop? Crop is nothing. It's the same kind of plant which is grown a particular space that comes under the crop. And the third set, crops are two types, Kharif and Rabi. These are the two types of crops are developed. And next one is what is the process of the plant crop production and the management. The process comes under the 7 steps. Number 1 step is preparation of the soil. Number 2 step is the snowing process. Number 3 step is adding fertilizer and manure. Number 4 step is removing the weeds from them. Irrigation process is there, harvesting, and at lastly this is called storage of the crop. So we discussed here in the preparation of the soil, what is the process of, what is the preparation of the soil, labeling and turning of the soil. Why we do this? Just because to get a specific air in between two soil particles. And number 2 is very important, that preparation of the soil by an equally distribution of the nutrient at the each and every level of the soil. And how it is done? It is done by using the plow, hoe and cultivator. Understand? So now come to the second thing, that is snowing. So snowing is the process of the pouring of the seed on a land. That is called snow process. So we mainly the first step we are going to do, that is very important to select a good seed. So good seed in the future develop a good plant. Understand? So what happened in that? Good seed is very important. Hybridized seed is very important. Genetically engineered seed are normally comes in the market for the good plant and for the good crop. So normally select a very good seed is very important. So now the third one is the another thing is the Process of selection of a good seed and sowing of the seed on a land. So how it is happened? They use the traditional method, which is our Asian farmers are used. They manually dispose the seeds on the land, which is very important, and it is also very easier for the farmer also. But they have drawback also, because drawback. What is the drawback? Drawback is that there is no specific space in between them. This is the main drawback. Understand? And the second process is called seed drill. The drill means drilling. It means there is a funnel-like structure at the top. In that funnel-like structure, all the seed are dropped in the funnel-like structure, and this funnel-like structure normally goes open into this structure, this like structure, and this pour every seed in a particular line, in a pattern, in a specific pattern. So what is the benefit of using this? There is a three main benefits. Number one, using less time, reduce work labor, and third one is each and every seed get a proper space for their development. Each seed germinate into the plant. That plant normally go in the future, needs space, and also there is a competency of the nutrient inside the soil. So a proper space also reduce that competence in between them. So this is all the things. So for today now, this is the topic. So in the further vlogs, we are going to discuss the other steps, as step number 3, that is the fertilizer and manure. So thanks for that.